6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile.
Good evening, everyone. We've been going through some big changes over the last week, weather-wise. We kind of talked about this last night where we had a record cold setting temperature last Saturday morning where it was 10 degrees below zero, only to set a record high Friday afternoon of 64 degrees. And the weather pattern that we're in right now continues to favor fairly mild conditions, in fact, just above normal temperatures for the most part. And guess what's going to happen by the time we get to the end of the week? It's going to buckle a little more. So we're going to get more warm air coming right up the coastline. And what's going to be happening, it's going to be an area of high pressure setting out over Bermuda. And we kind of talk about that in the summertime, getting one of those type of patterns. So we're going to bring in some very mild temperatures. You may even notice a little touch of the dew points climbing up into the 50s come Thursday or Friday, but it's going to come with a little bit of a price. There will be a storm system moving in. But here are the records that are going to get challenged. On Thursday, the record high for Providence, 60 degrees. That was set back over 100 years ago, 1910, and I think we're going to beat that. I'm looking right now for a 62. Friday's high of 66, that's going to be a challenge for sure. I don't think we'll make it because we will be looking at rain at that point in time. So let's get to all the details. First off, right now, looking pretty nice, although we've got a lot of clouds in place, 39 degrees. The wind is calm. What breeze we did have today was pretty much out of the south. Region-wide now, we're looking at readings mostly in the upper 30s and low 40s from New Bedford, where it's 42, Wakefield at 43 degrees. Let's look across the country, see if there's any cold air to find. Nope, none there. It's really up into Canada, and that's where the Arctic air is basically going to be staying. And by the way, in case you're curious what's going on down in the Super Bowl in Phoenix, 79 degrees right now. So Glendale, Arizona is just a little to the northwest of there. Similar temperatures with the sun shining. If we could only get there, but it'll feel kind of like spring later in the week. All right, so here's the storm system that we're watching, though. This is going to be a little bit of a player overnight tonight and tomorrow, but mainly its rain shield as it tries to come up here. Just can't get there. It keeps drying up. That's because of the area of high pressure sitting over upstate New York. So it's kind of blocking it and deflecting everything and keeping it to our south. Now, there may be some light rain showers right along the south coast late tonight, early tomorrow morning, but that's pretty much about it. It will be breezy tomorrow, though, as the storm goes by, and those winds easing up during the course of the afternoon. Could have some breaks late in the day, but then there'll be another weak disturbance coming through tomorrow night. Could trigger a brief rain shower, maybe just a flurry, a few flakes in the air. Nothing to really worry about, though, and that sets us up for a nice Valentine's Day with a new area of high pressure coming into the region. And as that high moves offshore, winds go southwesterly again, and look what's coming our way. A lot more warm air, so that sets us up going into the end of the week. But let's break down the near term locally for you, see how things play out this evening. It's just cloudy conditions, and the temperature is holding in the mostly upper 30s, settling back towards the mid-30s towards daybreak. But look, just any rain shower activity pretty much stays just offshore, never really gets inland at all. Maybe the Cape gets some rain shower activity, maybe you're perhaps Block Island as well. And then during the course of the day tomorrow, clouds will hang tough here in the eastern areas. Further to the west, there could be some breaks of sunshine, and that's where the warmest readings will be found. And then once that clears on, well, we're looking at a pretty decent day that'll be setting up as we go into Tuesday right after this little frontal system comes in. This is the rain shower or snow flurry threat. Doesn't look like a big deal. Lasts maybe an hour tomorrow night, and then that's it. It's gone, and Valentine's Day sets up pretty nice. And here's that forecast, looking pretty good for Valentine's Day in the upper 40s. With a good deal of sunshine. Even warmer still on Wednesday, 53. Thursday, here we go, record high, 62 degrees. That's my forecast, beating the record that currently stands at 60 degrees. Then we get into some rain for Thursday night and Friday, rather windy, but staying mild. And then finally,